Hello, my name's Racquel, and I'm going to lead you through a guided meditation that's going to help you at this time on the planet with what we're going through with, we'll say, the virus that's out there and all the other things that are going on planetarily. What this is going to do, it's a really high level style of meditation. It's very, very safe. And it's going to help you to release any pictures and energy that's in your body. If you've experienced any kind of panic attacks, fear, anxiety, and it's also going to help to, we'll say, heal the planet and try to stabilize things out for the economy, just an overall healing. So what I'd like you to do right now is just sit in a chair with your feet flat on the ground, really simple, and just kind of relax and breathe. Okay. Just pat your body. Just kind of say hello to your body. And first of all, I'd like you to just say hello to the center of your head space. If you need to tap your forehead to find the center of your head, please do so. Because everything with me for meditation and healing levels, it's always going to be safe. I want you to be safe. I want everyone around you to be safe. Just be in the center of your head. It might be a little dark in there. And from the center of your head, I'd like you to say hello to the base of your spine, your tailbone area. And I would like you to create a grounding cord. You can imagine a grounding cord as a big hollow tube, or you can imagine it as a big hollow tree trunk. And I'd like you to see that big hollow tree trunk or tube going into the center of the planet. So what this is going to allow you to do is to release any negative energy that's in the body. All the programming that's been coming at you from television, radio, everything, just all that energy that's been going through everyone, fear, anxiety, scarcity. We're just going to go ahead and release that so that you can be calm and make good decisions. And make that grounding cord wider than your hips. So we're just going to help to release all the energy that's in this physical body and also your spiritual body. So what I want you to do from the center of your head is just imagine your physical body as, you could call it a temple, a casing, whatever. Just start to see all the negative energy that's in the body turn dark and heavy and just start to leave the physical body. Just let it go down the grounding cord. So just have your space set on release. You have permission to release all the energy that's been, we'll just say, run through you, put in you. Or even any pictures from past life pandemics, whether you believe in that or not, I guarantee those pictures are there. And when they get lit up and they start vibrating, they can really make you very scared and very panicky. So I'd like you to let all these pictures just turn very dark and very heavy. And just kind of imagine the whole inside of your body almost like liquid energy. And I want you to just release all the negative pictures. So all the fear, all the anxiety, any stress, and again, fear, because fear really controls the body. Because you want to do this so you can get to a nice neutral space, so you can make good decisions. So just continue to release any dark, negative programming that's in your body. Anything that's come from Again, any computers, a lot of people out there are really worried about 5G, anything like that. Just start to release all of that out of the body. Any dis-ease, because stress can weaken the body and raise the cortisol levels, and it just makes you more prone to getting things. So we're gonna release that and make you nice and strong. Now what I want you to do is just from the center of your head space, you can just imagine maybe a little mini you in the center of your head, just sitting on a chair in the center of your head space. And I want you to just draw a line from the center of your head down into your main grounding. So just draw that line from the center of your head down to your tailbone. And I'd like you to just drain your brain. So all the images, pictures, all the information you've been reading on the internet, on your computer, on your phone, just start to release all that. We want to get back to a nice, neutral, happy space so you can start to create your world the way you want it to be, instead of being programmed and instructed by fear. So go ahead and just drain all those pictures out. That way we can start with a new slate. Because if you can see it, you can be it. But we've got to get those pictures out that have been in there, telling you to be very afraid or very worried. So again, just drain your brain, drain the body. Just see all those pictures, kind of like you're your own movie editor. Just see it as energy, leaving the head, leaving the brain, all the cells in your body that are shaking with fear, just let it all condense and go down the grounding cord. You might even see it like you could turn it into little black bowling balls or little black marbles. And just see it rolling down the grounding cord into the center of the planet. The planet's a very good recycler. You don't have to worry about making it dirty. Just let all of this go down into the center of the planet. And just breathe while you're doing this. You don't need to look at the pictures as they're coming out. Everyone's very aware of what's going on right now. And yes, there are things happening at other dimensions. I'm going to kind of say there's a war between the dark side and the light side going on right now. So with these tools, you can also work on all those levels. It's all inclusive. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to focus on it. Just by simply releasing the negative, and then we're going to bring in the positive. And just by you being a positive force on the planet, it's going to allow you to change the energy on the planet. We are going to be doing a planetary healing. But first, again, I'm setting you up in a safe space for a clairvoyant meditation so that you don't have to go into anything or pick up any negative energy. So you're doing this all remotely. And that's a much safer way than jumping into things, as many meditations will have you do. So we're going to get set up in a safe and strong space before we do any kind of work at a planetary level. We'll say to get the economy going again, to help heal the planet, heal the people that have gotten sick, and strengthen you, all in the process, all inclusive. Very simply, very easily, very efficient. So just continue to release all the negative energy that's in the body and in the head, or in the brain, however you want to see it, in your spiritual body, all inclusive. These are energy tools, and everything is energy. So just let it go. Let all the fear, all the uncertainty. Because again, if you can visualize what you want, you can create a change. especially towards the positive. Because the universe is abundant and is full of abundance. You simply have to ask for it. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay. So now that you've, we'll say, released a lot of foreign and negative energy that's not yours in your body, I want you to say hello to the image of a big golden sun over the top of your head. So just imagine it as a golden sun tool. Just like your grounding cord was a tool. So just get the image of a golden sun. We'll call it a golden sun filter tool. And in this golden sun, I would like you to call back your life force energy. That is your original energy that you were given as an original being by the Creator. So go ahead and just start to call in your life force. It's going to be all these really beautiful colors. And call it back from all your past incarnations. If you left it yesterday, if you left it on the couch, in your bed, in your house, with other significant other, just call your energy back, because energy can get dispersed all over the place. So just start to just simply ask, I want my energy back. And just see all those beautiful colors start coming into that golden filter tool. And that's a golden filter tool, so if you call your energy back and there's any dark stuff in it, it just cleans it out, doesn't allow it to come back in. So as that golden sun fills up over the top of your head, just allow that to open up like a big waterfall of colors. And I want you to just allow those colors to flow into the body and around the body. So into the chakras, which are the energy centers in the spiritual body, and into the aura, which are the fields that are around the body. You don't have to see any of this. Just simply imagine that wonderful waterfall of colors flowing through you and around you, washing away any negativity. It's all color-coded information. Let the information come into the chakras. There's 7 of them that go down the body. And just refill yourself, re-energize yourself, revitalize yourself. See all the beautiful colors flowing into every cell of your body, into your organs and into your bones and into your blood, rejuvenating, strengthening. It's going to make you so strong and so happy. And any extra, just let it go down the grounding cord. So as you're bringing this in, it's washing away any negativity. It's helping you to release more dark energy and pictures, because your whole body's just full of energy, pictures, and programming. Some of it's genetic programming in the body, some of it's spiritual programming. No worries, you can just wash away all the negativity. Just let the beautiful colors come in, your color-coded information, and just wash all of that through. Again, just give yourself permission to have your space set on release. You can now forgive yourself, release any past pictures, control, programming, whatever you'd like. Okay, call in another big golden sunshine tool over the top of your head and call in the next level of life force. We kind of do everything in threes. 3's the magic number. So again, just call back more beautiful colors of your life force, your color-coded information. And just let that download into the body. Cleaning the chakras, which are just little energy centers. Kind of looks like a little computer system. Just let it flush through there, cleaning, rotating the chakras. Just freeing you up from past programming and how you think things should be, or you've been told they should be. You can create whatever you want. Okay, and then one more big golden sun over the top of your head. Just call in a big giant golden sun and call back all your miracle energy. We want miracles right now. We want to be able to move to the next step in our evolutionary path as spiritual beings. So just call in your miracle energy. All the higher spiritual teachers have always told you, you can do what I can do and greater. They're here to teach you and to help you be your ultimate spiritual self. So just call all that magical miracle energy in and just let that download into the body. Just let that open up like a big colorful waterfall. See all the sparkles going into the chakras, the cells of the body, your aura. And just let any excess go down the grounding cord, just like a nice colorful shower of information. Happiness, joy, creativity, amusement. You need to laugh at the scary stuff. Okay, now I want you to create a big neutral golden sunshine. And this is just like you're looking up at the sun when you're outside, laying at the beach, or taking a hike. So just create that neutral golden sunshine over the top of your head and just allow that to open up like a big golden waterfall. And again, just see that flowing through you and around you, giving you a nice golden wash. And again, let the excess go down the grounding cord. Okay, so now what we're going to do, since probably many of you don't know this system, there's a much more complex system to learn to run your earth and cosmic, but we won't be doing that in this session because this is going to be going out to a lot of people who have no idea what this work is, and I don't want them to get too distracted. So it's good that they're grounded and they're refilled. What I want you to visualize now is almost like a computer screen about 18 inches out in front of you. And again, if you are some of my students and you do know how to run Earth and Cosmic, please turn that on. But if you don't, just put up a screen, like a computer screen, about 18 inches out in front of your face. And normally people do have reading screens in their spiritual body. And what I'd like you to do with this is where we're going to do a nice earth healing. And on that screen that's in front of you, in between the screen and your body, I'd like you to put up a protection rose. So just the image of a rose. If you want to imagine it almost as a rose, like a deflector or something to protect you. So this rose is going to act as, we'll say, an in-between between you and the reading screen. And what this does is it protects your spiritual body from soaking up any of the energy or getting hurt by, we'll say, beings that don't have bodies. So just imagine that protection rose in between you and the screen that's about 18 inches out in front of you. And this rose, you can see right through it, so you can see the screen. So on your little computer screen that's out in front of you, I would like you to imagine the image of the earth. We're going to do an earth healing here. Very simple, very safe. So just imagine the earth rotating out in front of you. And just put a big grounding cord on the earth. And I'd like that grounding cord to go to a nice black hole. Because people go, well, we usually ground to the earth. Where are we going to put the grounding cord? So we want basically a place where the energy can release and it's not going to hurt anything or disturb. It's going to get recycled. So there's some black holes in the universe that are they take all the planets and energy and they kind of, it's like a big recycling center. So just put that grounding cord into that black hole. Just imagine that Earth rotating out in front of you. And what I'd like you to do with that Earth rotating in front of you is just, again, watch all the negative energy just start to ground off Mother Earth. So wherever there's all the fear or the hysteria, since this is global with this virus or pandemic that's happened. And again, the fight, we'll just say the galactic war that's going on, and they've kind of brought us into it. We'll say the fight against good and evil, a lot of dimensional stuff happening. Anyway, I'd like you to just ground the planet. What this is going to do is going to take a lot of the negative energy and fear that people are stuck in, that's been being, we'll just say, transmitted onto the planet from satellites, things like that. We'll say off Earth, so that we can actually see what's really going on. So just watch all that negative or dark energy draining off the Earth, and just stay grounded. You've got your grounding cord on. You're bringing in golden suns as you need them. You're nice and centered in the center of your head. Now what I want you to do is I want you to just imagine turning the entire Earth planet all brown. We're going to go down to brown. What that's going to do is it's going to take all the static energy, all that, we'll say electronic frequency or programming energy off. So just imagine that globe rotating in front of you, and just imagine like somebody poured chocolate all over it. We're going to turn the whole planet brown. What that's going to do is it's just going to help the planet to release any of that staticky, white, or electric energy down that grounding cord and into the black hole. So just watch your screen, just like you're playing a video game. And as you're doing that, if you want to speed that up, as you're running that nice brown energy through the planet and around the planet, you can just imagine maybe some brown roses and exploding brown roses. What that's going to do is it's just going to help speed things up. A rose is a nice, we'll say, visualization that's very safe on getting lots of pictures very fast. So all the programming and pictures that have been laying on the planet grid since the beginning of human beings being here, it's going to help to move those off. So just blow those brown roses. Watch that brown energy work. Okay, now we're going to change the color. What we're doing is we're doing a frequency healing on the planet. And what these different colors do is they move off different programming at different vibrational levels, because everything is vibration. So what I want you to do now is just run the planet at one of its favorite colors, a nice aquamarine blue. So just imagine turning, especially all the earth levels where there's land, just see that being washed with aquamarine blue and all the way through the planet. You're going to see a whole nother level of energies come off of it. Everything from, we'll say, dark entities, programming, machine levels. So just, again, wash the planet with a nice aquamarine blue. And if you notice someplace where it's not moving, again, you can put those little aquamarine blue roses and start exploding little aqua. If you have a stubborn area on the planet that you're watching on your screen, just start to explode little aquamarine roses. It's kind of like safe spiritual dynamite. And just watch those levels move off. Because all beings and all energies operate at different frequencies. So as we change the frequencies, it helps to heal those particular opposite frequencies off the planet. Kind of illuminates them and moves them. Okay, now we're going to change the planetary color. I'd like you to bathe it in a beautiful green. We're going to help the trees and the oxygen levels. So just turn the whole planet a beautiful spring green. Just watch a beautiful spring green wash over the planet, getting rid of any pollution, anything that doesn't want there to be oxygen. And what this is going to do is we're ramping up the energy, both because the people are also getting a healing as you're doing this. So the different frequencies will help to heal the people also if they're sick with whatever they have, whether it's this pandemic or anything else. These frequencies will help, we'll say, bathe them in high color frequency levels so that they can heal themselves and release any negativity or sickness. Now I'd like you to give the planet, we'll just say, some happiness and some joy. Let's use a beautiful tangerine orange. So let's just bathe the whole planet, or that globe that you're looking in. Let's just douse it with, like you're pouring orange tangerine liquid over the planet, through the planet. So anything that doesn't want to be happy or joyous is just going to have to go down that grounding cord. And you might notice as you're doing this, it's also having you release similar pictures since you're on the planet and you're using an image of the planet. It's also going to help you to release the same kind of matching pictures. Okay. And last but not least, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to now just visualize that planet rotating in front of you. And I'd like you to see a bright lemon yellow or a sunshine yellow bathing the entire planet, washing away any fear, negativity, sickness, stress. And you just, at each frequency, you'll notice different things, we'll say leaving or falling or being washed off the planet, down that grounding cord and into the black hole. We'll say any bad people, negative entities, negative alien aspects. It's just going to wash all that away and heal the planet, heal the atmosphere around the planet. Let's make everything nice and bright yellow. Very high frequency. Okay. And again, as you're washing these colors over the planet, if you notice a spot that's stuck on the planet as it's rotating in front of you, you can always just explode roses at that color. You could do yellow roses or blue roses. It just, we'll say, speeds things up. Okay, I'm hearing that it's time to start to wrap this up. So what I'm going to have you do, we're going to say that's the end of healing the planet and all the disease, corruption, anger, fear on the planet. So I want you to just move that screen out in front of you and just put it in a rose, blow it up. You're done with, you've done your part. with healing the planet. You don't need to be stuck in this. You don't need to go to sleep with this. You're done with it. Okay, and now just tonight, stay nice and safe and happy. What I want you to do is I want you to create a big golden sun over the top of your head as you're sitting in that chair, releasing down your grounding cord. In that golden sun, I just want you to bring in lots of validation for yourself for giving the planet a healing, helping to change the energy, the consciousness on the planet, the evolutionary level, and just wash away all the bad things or negative energies. So again, just call in lots of beautiful colors into that golden sun over the top of your head and lots of validation. And if you're hearing anything from any of the higher beings, beings without bodies, maybe they're clapping or saying thank you for helping them with this particular evolutionary mission for planet Earth and the humans on it. Again, just see all those beautiful colors coming into the body. Let it open up like a big waterfall. Just calling back your power, knowing that a part of your consciousness may have affected the evolutionary level and healing of the planet. So good job. Okay. And now create another big gold sun over the top of your head. And I'd like you to just bring back any colors or information that are going to make you feel happy and healthy and creative. Just let that flow into the body. Let that open up again like a big waterfall of colors, and just see all that color-coded information going into your DNA, into your chakras, and just helping with that whole upload of higher evolutionary level. Then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to imagine, we're going to do a little teeny mock-up or how you visualize the planet or your world going, we'll say, from here on out. So create a little bubble out in front of you. It's called a mock-up bubble. And in that bubble, I'd like you to see the way you would like the planet to be run. You would like to see people treat each other. All the creative aspects, how we can heal the planet, and really change things towards the positive instead of letting things being run by the dark side. So I want you to see that in the bubble. So put all those images of how you want to see your world and the planet going and how you'd like to participate in that. What part do you want to play? Who do you want to be in that? How are you going to fulfill your purpose on this planet? See it in the bubble. Once you have all those pictures, and this might be a little difficult, but again, you can do this meditation as many times as you want. Once you have that bubble completely filled with how you see the world becoming and your part in it, I'd like you to push that bubble out into the universe to let it manifest. It's like your order form to all the higher levels and beings out there. This is what I want. This is how I want things to be. This is who I want to be. How I see things. Because if you don't put an order form out there, nobody knows what you really want. You put out the order form. Now I'd like you to create a big gold sun over the top of your head, and I would like you to call back any of your energy or life force that was in that bubble. You don't want your energy being dispersed all over the place. You want it in this body so that when the opportunities come or it's time to make a decision, you're in there and you can make that decision. You can form that spiritual body. You can be that evolved being. So just let that golden sun open up and just refill, revitalize, and renew your energy in your spiritual body, in your physical body. Then create a big neutral golden sun over the top of your head. And just see that golden waterfall flowing through you and around you. Just let that wash through you, making you nice and neutral. You're done with your work. And if you'd like to learn more tools and more about this kind of work, go to spiritualmechanics.org with Racquel Moore. And you can learn how to create your world and the world around you and form your spiritual body. So I hope you enjoyed this meditation. Thank you.